Welcome back to Iraqi Dinar News, where we bring you the most up-to-date and accurate reports on the evolving status of the dinar. Something significant is happening in the currency world, and it's drawing attention from across the globe. The 25K, 10K, and 5K Iraqi dinar notes are no longer just collectibles or long-shot hopes. They are now actively trading, and that alone is causing a ripple across the entire investment community. This isn't speculation. It's a confirmed shift in movement, and for many, it could represent the start of a new chapter in Iraq's financial recovery. Let's look at why the live trading of these high-denomination notes is such a big deal. These aren't simple over-the-counter swaps anymore. Their increased trading volume reflects growing confidence among both domestic and international participants. The fact that large notes like the 25,000 IQD are being moved actively suggests that investors see potential value not just in theory, but in practice. It may not be a full-blown revaluation yet, but it signals rising liquidity, improving perception of the currency, and readiness for greater market participation. The Iraqi government, on its end, has been actively pursuing a modernization strategy. Beginning July 2025, all government transactions, including taxes and utility payments, must be done electronically. That means the era of cash-only systems is ending. The shift toward digital payments is being paired with public awareness campaigns, banking reforms, and updates to monetary tracking systems. And for IQD holders, that's huge news. When a government commits to a digital currency infrastructure, it reduces corruption, improves accountability, and opens the door to international cooperation. These changes show the world that Iraq is serious about aligning with modern standards. Another major signal is the narrowing gap between the official exchange rate and the street rate. That difference has long been a red flag for international investors, but in recent weeks that gap has begun to close. The Central Bank of Iraq has taken aggressive action to tighten controls and bring the two rates closer together. This alignment reflects improved financial health and stronger market trust. When investors and citizens see fewer discrepancies in value, they begin to treat the currency with more legitimacy. Beyond currency alignment, Iraq is undergoing a full-scale overhaul of its banking sector. The government has brought in global consulting powerhouse Ernst & Young to restructure 6 of its 7 state-owned banks, including Rafidain, Rashid, and the Industrial Bank. These institutions are being modernized with new compliance frameworks, digital upgrades, and operational reforms. It's not a fast process. Projections say it could take 2 to 3 years, but it shows that Iraq is laying a serious foundation for lasting financial stability. This isn't surface-level reform, it's structural, and that makes it sustainable. So why are gurus and influencers buzzing louder than ever? Because for the first time in years, the Iraqi government is clearly communicating its intentions. Investors and citizens alike are being educated on each stage of reform. This transparency, rare in the past, is part of what analysts are calling the education phase. It's not just about creating hype, it's about preparing the public for real change. Officials are detailing 3 major phases: aligning exchange rates, undergoing IMF audits, and eventually re-engaging fully with the international economy. Each step is incremental but critical. Phase 1, rate unification, is already in motion. Phase 2 will bring verification and oversight from the International Monetary Fund, setting the stage for broader economic engagement. If Iraq passes this stage successfully, global institutions may begin to increase their investments. The third phase opens the door to full-scale international trade, more accessible currency platforms, and increased recognition of the dinar globally. If all 3 phases are completed, Iraq could become a financial force in the region again. For dinar holders, this activity around 25K, 10K, and 5K notes means something more than just circulation. It signals attention, interest, and the potential for valuation shifts. But this is not a time to move recklessly. Now, more than ever, strategy is essential. Ask yourself, are you holding for long-term gains or trying to trade short-term? Have you factored in exchange fees? Are you using verified platforms or relying on social media advice? As this market heats up, scams are rising too. Fake dealers, misleading platforms, and inflated pricing are all increasing. Protect yourself. Always verify licenses, check reviews, and avoid pressure sales tactics. If someone pushes you to act immediately, that's a red flag. Real opportunities are never based on fear or false urgency. They're built on knowledge and preparation. The dinar is active, the reforms are visible, and the attention is real. But progress takes time. As always, we at Iraqi Dinar News will continue providing updates, rooted in fact, not hype. Stay focused, stay informed, and above all, stay patient. The story is still unfolding, and you're part of it.